The latest report by the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change confirms that it is not only crucial to reduce our emissions drastically, but also, on top of that, remove unavoidable and historic carbon emissions from the air permanently. Climeworks carbon dioxide removal via direct air capture technology is the only solution that exists and is able to reduce atmospheric concentration of CO2 in a scalable manner by capturing CO2 from the air and storing it permanently underground.
Climeworks Orca is the first plant ever in commercial operations for direct air capture and storage that starts serving customers today. Every ton captured from Orca is one that is immediately not contributing to global warming. Climeworks is a frontrunner of direct air capture. Let us first reflect on the last years. In 2017, we celebrated a pioneering moment, the launch of the world's first commercial direct air capture plant in Hinwil, Switzerland. With this plant, for the first time ever, it was possible to capture CO2 directly from the ambient air.
But what were our first uses of air-captured CO2? Well, we recycled it for products in a circular economy. For example, as a fertilizer in greenhouses, or for bringing the fizz into sparkling water.
What makes Climeworks direct air capture technology truly unique is the fact that it also enables to completely remove CO2 from the air, and thereby achieve negative emissions, when combined with a safe and permanent storage solution. In the same year, in 2017, we launched another direct air capture pilot plant, this time in Iceland. The plant was called Arctic Fox. For the first time, our direct air capture technology was combined with a storage solution, in this case, Carbfix rapid underground mineralization process. Thereby, the CO2 is captured from the air and removed safely and permanently as it turns into stone.
Back then, in 2017, the objective was to pilot the process. We aimed at collecting learnings and data to expand and improve the technology. The ultimate goal was to enable a fundamental scale-up of this much-needed climate solution.
Arctic Fox had a yearly capture capacity of up to 50 tons. Since the moment we launched it, we have been working hard to improve and optimize this technology to bring our vision of large-scale direct air capture and storage into reality. And this is what we did.
Here in Iceland, outside the city of Reykjavik, and directly located at the Hellisheiði Geothermal Park, stands the world's first large-scale direct air capture and storage plant named Orca. With this plant, it is now possible to capture 4,000 tons of CO2 per year from ambient air. Large-scale direct air capture is now a reality.
How? Let's check it out. We designed our plants to perform even in the harshest Icelandic weather conditions.
Our plant captures CO2 by drawing air into its collectors with a fan. Inside the collector sits a highly selective filter material that collects CO2 on its surface. Once the filter is saturated with CO2, we close the collector. By then heating it, using heat supplied by the nearby geothermal power plant, the CO2 is released from the filter and we can extract it in concentrated form.
An independent life cycle assessment provides insights on the technology's net environmental benefit. It shows that Climeworks plants can reach a net carbon dioxide removal efficiency of more than 90%. In other words, over its whole lifespan, including construction, operations, and recycling, a typical Climeworks plant re-emits less than 10% of the carbon dioxide it captures. Orca consists of 4 units, which each consist of 2 collector containers. It can reach different locations and be built in different scales, everywhere, where renewable energy is available and the conditions for geological storage of CO2 are provided. Each container consists of 6 collector units or chambers. The 6 collector units are alternately in the adsorption and desorption phase, meaning that one unit is always desorbing while the other 5 are in adsorption phase.
Adsorption and desorption are the 2 essential steps when it comes to capturing CO2 from the air with Climeworks direct air capture technology. For this carbon dioxide removal project, we have partnered with the Icelandic company Carbfix. Climeworks removes carbon dioxide from the air with our direct air capture machines. Carbfix then mixes the carbon dioxide with water and pumps it deep underground. Through natural mineralization, the carbon dioxide reacts with the basalt rock and turns into stone within a few years. The carbon dioxide is thus removed from the air and returned to Earth permanently and safely. With our machine-based solution, we can exactly measure how much carbon dioxide has been removed and turned into stone.
Orca is the first of its kind plant that translates the vision of industrial-scale direct air capture and storage into reality. This new technology generation comes in an award-winning new design, which embodies the connection between nature and technology. The design fits perfectly into the breathtaking Icelandic landscape.
A major optimization compared to the previous technology generation happened at the heart of our technology, the collector containers. Their overhaul has enabled us to intensify the process thanks to a new sealing mechanism. The new design includes 2 sliding doors instead of 12 individual flaps. This leads to a lower air resistance and thus to faster adsorption and desorption cycles in a shorter amount of time. This enables to significantly increase the capture capacity per module. Also, we have managed to reduce the amount of materials for the production of our collectors by a factor of around 2. That means that we only need about half the amount of steel for the same CO2 capture capacity. This innovation in the plant design is a key enabler to scale this technology. And as we are well aware, scalability is one of the vital ingredients to reach carbon dioxide removal at the scale needed. For the new technology generation, which Orca represents, we've been able to intensify the process and make it twice as time efficient. We have significantly optimized the sorbent and its ability to capture CO2. This means that the new process leads to more CO2 output.
Climeworks direct air capture plants are solely powered by green, renewable energy. The electricity to power the Orca plant is provided by OnPower and comes from the underground, from geothermal energy. There are several cable ladders connecting the collector containers with electrical power. The ventilation of the fans in the collectors is powered by renewable electricity.
In between the 2 units, you find towers. These are used for the distribution of CO2. Sometimes one filter is in adsorption phase, while others are in desorption phase. Therefore, we installed individual connections on every filter to transport the CO2. On this distribution tower, we can switch the path to the respective filters depending on which filter is in adsorption or in desorption phase. Through the bigger pipes in the middle, we send the energy to heat up the filters. The smaller pipes on the side transport the CO2 to the process hall.
In this hall, we prepare the CO2 for the storage process provided by Carbfix. Now, please follow us to go into the controlling room. Here, our operator can keep the overview and monitor and operate the different processes to secure a running system and the quality of the CO2 we deliver. The CO2 leaves the process hall through these pipes and is transported to an injection well from Carbfix close by.
There, the CO2 is mixed with water and pumped deep underground. Through natural processes, it reacts with the basalt rock. The white parts in the stone, that is the mineralized CO2. The CO2 is trapped in stone and thereby removed from the air permanently and safely. We had a vision to scale up direct air capture and storage. Orca is bringing industrial-scale direct air capture and storage to reality today. That's a proof that we will be well armed to fight climate change.
Orca is now reality with immediate impact. It is the first large-scale direct air capture plant that starts serving humanity today. Every ton that Orca captures is 1 ton less contributing to global warming. Orca makes it clear, large-scale direct air capture is possible.
And will arm us well to fight climate change.